Hey everybody, welcome to the show. I'm your host Sandman. Today I'm going to be picking some locks as my entry into the Georgia Gym giveaway. Georgia Gym is one of the best lock pickers in the world. I will provide a link in the description down below to his YouTube channel and the video that states the requirements for his giveaway. It's a really good giveaway. He's giving away lots, like hundreds of dollars worth of stuff. And all you have to do for that giveaway, for a submission, is just to pick a lock, your favorite lock, and explain why it's your favorite lock. And that's it. Super simple, super easy. I love it. I don't have any particular favorite lock. I love to sit down and I love to pick white through blue belt. This is actually just half of them. I try to collect 10 of each lock that I'm trying to master. So I brought 5 forth and I was like, oh, I'm going to pick 5 of every single lock and it's going to be a really amazing, blah, blah, blah. And then I realized, no, it's going to take an hour. Nobody wants to watch that. So I decided to just pick out 5 from each. So I have a white, yellow, orange, green, and blue belt level lock. This is actually a challenge called the Blue Whale Challenge. So if you have white to blue, they call it a blue whale. And I'm going to be picking white to blue. I'm going to be using some Multipick tools. And that's it. You can find these Multipick tools from multipick.com or from Lockpicker's bench. This is the intermediate Sandman intermediate lockpick set. And I'm using the Lockpicker's bench 3D printed handles that are magnetic for these tools as well. So if you find that the Multipick handles are a little bit too small, just purchase a set of these and voila, you're in the game. Reason why I'm not picking my favorite lock, I don't have one. I honestly just like to sit down for like 30 to 45 minutes a day and just run through all the lower belt locks. For me, it fills that whole practical lock picking side of me thing where these are going to be the most common locks I'm going to encounter in the real world. I want to be able to pick these, in the hand or mounted on a table vise to replicate that keyway mounted in a deadbolt of a door. Also, I go to locksport competitions. These are going to be the most common locks I'm going to find at most locksport competitions, at least here in Texas. And I am a competitive lock picker. I try to compete at least once or twice a year in several different competitions. And these are going to be probably most likely some locks that I'm going to run into. So there's a time and a place for these types of locks. I like to do it as it's just a fun Zen meditative way for me to relax. That's why I love picking these locks. So I'm going to be using a short flat hook in 0.6 millimeter or 23 thou and a medium rounded hook in 0.6 millimeter. And I'm going to be using a 1 millimeter double-ended top and bottom of keyway turning tool, and then a double-ended pry bar in the same 1 millimeter thickness. And let's get started. Wish me luck. These master locks, in my opinion, they really require a lot more tension than people talk about. Everybody talks about you're using too much tension, you need to lighten up on your tension. Master locks, for me, need lots of tension, heavy tension. And I know heavy is a subjective term. For this Abus 64 titanium, 64 titanium, 50 millimeter, I'm going to be taking that top of keyway. I'm going to put it at the bottom instead of using bottom of keyway or top of keyway. It's kind of weird. I'm going to make a video on why I do that. This guy requires a lot of tension as well. Just a heavy tension kind of guy, I guess. I needed to make a video on the pin states and talk about that because one of these pins is overset. We need to talk about why that is. What are the pin states? So one of the pins is overset. So I got to release the tension and start over. One is set. 3 is set. 4 is set. 5 is set. Let's go back to 2. There we go. All right. Oh, there we go. Make sure I'm in view here. I have a habit of not picking locks in view. Actually, I'm going to use my medium hook for this. I overset something. Let's give that another try. Oh, here we go. Let's try picking this in hand. If I can't do it, I'll put it in a tape of ice. These pack locks are really tough. I've got 10 of them. I can only pick half of them so far. The feedback is just non-existent on the other 5. And man, it is so hard to remember to hit that 6th pin. And that's, or excuse me, the 7th pin. These are 7-pin cores. And it is just so far back there, my friends. It is just, it's a tough lock. It uses minimal lift or 0 lift pins as well. And so if you touch a 0 lift pin, you overset it immediately. And you're gonna have to, there we go, got it. It is so hard to get that 7th pin. Man, Georgia Jim, you are a beast. I aspire to be you someday. Thank you all so much for watching. I encourage all of you to enter this giveaway. All you have to do is just make a YouTube video and tag him in it. I'll provide that video in the description down below for the requirements. That's all I have for today. I'm not rich, I'm irresponsible, and I'm just a businessman blessed with many friends. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.